I want to help you with your hydration and fueling, which is where Fuel Goods comes into the mix.
Hi, I'm Laura.
And I'm Courtney.
And we're Fuel Goods, a sports nutrition marketplace built by women that helps athletes fuel smarter.
It's a place you can get resources, buy hydration and fuel sources, all sorts of good stuff. So, we're kicking things off with some hydration and fueling talk. Pew, pew, pew. Fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. Here we go. Ready? Are you ready, Scott?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Woo! What's a fueling strategy?
So a fueling strategy is your game plan for when and what you eat before, during, and after either training or racing. Think of it as a personalized cheat sheet to feeling good, going far, and not bonking.
Can I just run? Why is a fueling strategy important? Why can't I just do whatever?
You could just run until you crash, bonk, or wonder why you're sitting on the sidewalk at mile 22. Fueling smart helps you run further, train harder, recover faster, and most importantly, feel better while you're doing it.
Okay, let's talk carb sources. Real food, fast digesting carb sources, slow digesting carb sources. What is the difference? And does it matter?
Well, that burrito ain't gonna make it during your run. Basically, real food is like anything with high fiber, and it is, your body has to work really, really hard to digest it, and so it's not great for when you're running. Slow digesting carbs is like that long, steady burn, so think oatmeal or energy bars. It's really great right before you run, maybe an hour before, or those lower intensity runs. And fast carbs are quick fire, so it's like your gels, your chews, they're made for go time. Eat these when intensity is high and you need something easy and that will digest super quick.
How do I figure out what the best fuel is for me?
Trial, error, gut training, test different fuels during training, not just race day. I beg you, you need to find fuels that your gut tolerates and feels good in your body and matches the intensity of your sessions. And that just takes some trial and error. So just because your BFF found something that they love, you may hate it. So just test, test, test. And hey, that's what we're here for. We can help you find lots of single serves so you can find what works for you.
All right, Kelly talks a lot about 30 grams of carbs an hour, 40 grams of carbs an hour. How do I even figure out how many carbs something has? It's a good question. I came up with that one.
So, the carbohydrate, you'll turn around, there's a nutritional label here, and on here you'll see total carb, and that's how much carbohydrate is in it. Be very careful because some of them are deceiving, and although this looks like one serving, it could be two, so make sure you look at the servings per bar or gel or chew.
Are there any special considerations for female athletes?
Ooh, one of my favorites. So, in a nutshell, your hormones change how you burn fuel. This is especially true post-menopause. So, the cheat sheet. If you are a woman, do not train fasted. That raises your cortisol. It burns muscle. Worst thing you can do. Pair protein and carbs. This is before and after workouts. Hydrate like it's your job. Women's smaller blood volume means that we are at a higher dehydration risk. So please drink. Add electrolytes, especially sodium. This is pre-run and during long sessions. Track your gut. As your hormones shift, so do your gut tolerances. So you may find that during certain phases of your cycle, you can tolerate totally different things than other times, and that goes back to the just test things. Lift heavy shit. Muscle and bone need it, especially after 40, so do it.
What the F is a sports drink, and do I need one? Can't I just drink water?
Sports drink is your water, your carbohydrates, and your electrolytes all into one, into powder in your bottle. But not all are created equal. Generally, for women, it's better to keep your electrolytes in your drink and your carbs from food like chews and gels. However, sometimes it's really important, or maybe your gut would prefer to drink your carbohydrates and your sodium, and that's fine. And so we have some examples here, like Tail 1 high carb, Scratch high carb, Precision make a great one, Hyperlate make a great one, and it's a whole combination of a ton of carbs, of sodium, and it gets it in really, really easily through a liquid form. However, it's still important, especially if you're in a race, to go to those water stations and just get some water, or if they've got pure electrolyte there, drink that down so you can separate it from the carbohydrate.
All right, let's touch on the high carb thing.
Okay.
Do I really need to be taking 100 grams of carbs an hour? Is that cuckoo bananas?
Maybe, but not right away. So this goes back to that gut training thing. This like gram per hour craze where people are doing 100 grams per hour, 200 grams per hour, that is for well-trained guts during long, intense efforts. So if you do not have a well-trained gut and you are not doing a long, intense effort, do not do it. Most people start around like 30 to 60 grams of carbohydrate per hour. They grow with tolerance. More carbs equals more energy, but that's only if you can handle it. So play around with it, have some fun, and do that gut training.
Hooray!